What's up, family? Trail here, and we need to talk about these new stimulus payments that will be going out soon for our Social Security recipients. Throughout the pandemic, these are the ones who received the least amount of attention, and we are finally seeing something being done to change that. Also, we have some new assistance for our seniors. They continue to be the most vulnerable in our communities across the world. And I also have some information regarding President Biden's ultimate goal in helping Social Security recipients. And we have some new checks going out next month that could be worth up to $4,194. This could be a huge boost for all of them. But before we get started, guys, let's keep this video short. Don't forget how much a simple press of the like button does for this video and for this channel. And also, guys, I'm trying to reach 100,000 subscribers before the end of this year. So if you could help a brother out, yes, if you could, subscribe to the channel right now, and let's go ahead and start with the video. Let's go ahead and talk about some of this information that is in regards to our seniors, our Social Security recipients, SSI, SSDI, veterans, VAs, everyone. We need to talk about them today because we should have been talking about them much sooner than this, guys. But anyways, hey, we do have a new particular program that is going to benefit some of our seniors. Yes, this particular article is talking about some new shopping assistance. This particular program is kicking off for the Southampton seniors. This is in New York. It says right here that this will be a great service for some of our most vulnerable community members, which is our seniors. We know that our seniors have been pretty much left out throughout the pandemic, and it is time to make that thought better than it has been. Wouldn't you guys agree? But anyways, guys, in Southampton, New York, the town has launched a new shopping assistance program for seniors who need a helping hand. And according to officials, the Southampton Town Councilwoman Cindy McNamara sponsored a resolution this week authorizing an agreement with Heart of the Hamptons to implement an essential shopping program for older adult residents. Now, Heart of the Hamptons is a local nonprofit that assists people who are in need. The organization will provide a part-time shopping assistance who can help older adult residents to obtain their groceries and their medical prescriptions, according to officials. And in one statement from the particular person that's running this particular program, said that, look, I'm excited about the partnership. This will be a great service for some of our most vulnerable community members, which is our seniors. And yes, I am grateful to this county for providing this grant, which enables senior services to work with the Heart of the Hamptons to provide this much needed assistance to our town's seniors. So again, guys, this is just some form of assistance that is being provided to our seniors, in particular Southampton, New York. But again, guys, we will continue to see other types of different services being offered to our seniors as well. So I will keep you guys noted on that once we receive more information. Also, guys, right here in this article, we do have an information in regards to Social Security benefits. Could be receiving a hike coming next year, and this is for retirees in particular. It says that Social Security benefits hike could bring retirees an extra $1,800 next year in 2023. A bigger inflation boosted Social Security check and, yes, hope for some relief from high prescription drug costs are on the horizon right now. And for many retirees, the relief can't come soon enough, and you guys would agree with that. But inflation is brutal for lower income consumers, including millions of retirees who don't have much savings as their cost of gas, groceries, and their rent continue to climb. And thanks to the surging inflation, though, those collecting Social Security benefits can look forward to a payout that's roughly about 8 to 9% higher in 2023 based on some early estimates. Now, it says right here, for retirees could get an extra $1,800 per year, because on average, a retiree could see an extra $150 a month if there's a 9% increase of cost of living adjustment to Social Security for next year. And based on some previous examples, current benefits of $1,656 per month, a cost of living adjustment in this example would be an additional $1,800 per year. And they're saying that, look, we must wait until October for the official cost of living adjustment numbers to come out. And this will be one of the highest COLAs ever paid in the history of this particular program. And this is being predicted by Mary Johnson, which is a Social Security policy analyst for the Senior Citizens League, which we all know that is a league, which is a nonprofit group that helps to help our senior citizens out, as well as our Social Security recipients. So again, guys, they are talking about the previous numbers are really looking towards a 8 to 9% increase in the COLA, which we should have the final numbers in the next 30 days or so in October. That is when we will receive the official information on this particular matter. Now, it does talk about it right here, guys, that inflation may push Social Security COLA up around 10% in 2023, which is even more than the previous estimates. And according to what we heard from the Fed chairman earlier this week about Jerome Powell, stated that, look, Americans probably will receive much greater pain moving forward. Yes, guys, it is not looking good for the economy right now, in which the Fed chairman just told us that Americans are probably going to see more pain in the near future. But again, guys, right here, we talked about inflation may push to around 10% next year, which is some very good news for our Social Security recipients, especially as the previous numbers were only looking at between an 8 and 9% increase. But now, as things are continuing to getting worse, yes, it is looking like it could be around a 10% increase. Now, whether or not within the next 30 days or so, we could see information coming out that says that it could increase to even 11%. But I won't push it that far, guys. Right now, they're saying that it might just be around a 10% increase in the COLA adjustment. Now, guys, moving on, let's take a look at what we have right here, guys. We know that President Biden is the current president right now. Whether you on the right side or the left side, he is officially the president. And we know that he talked a lot about different things on the campaign trail, in which one of those things that he talked about was he wanted to try to waive even all or a portion of all student loan debt for those individuals that had a federal student loan. Well, guys, that is exactly what he did last week. Even though he's been in office for about 2 years or so, he finally held up his bargain and his notion of what he planned to do once he became president. Now, one of the other things that he talked about was improving the Social Security program, and we haven't seen him do anything on that program thus far. However, we do have an article right here that talks about one of his biggest goals, in which President Biden wants to do, or the changes that he wants to make to the Social Security program. And I have that right here, guys. Will he go ahead and do this within the next month or so? We still don't know yet, guys, but he did hold up his particular other thing in regards to student loan debt. So will he do the same thing for Social Security? I sure hope so, guys. But anyways, guys, right here it talks about what exactly President Biden wants to do with the Social Security program, in which it says right here that this proposal would impact every person who receives Social Security benefits. And it says that, look, it's no secret that changes are needed to the Social Security. The federal program is on the road of insolvency in the next decade. While Social Security isn't in danger of going bankrupt, it won't have enough money to fund benefits at the current levels if something isn't done about the program. And there are plenty of options on the table right now for fixing and improving Social Security. And President Joe Biden is promoting several ideas. And here's the single biggest Social Security change that President Biden wants to make happen. Now, it says right here that, look, a COLA with more pop. Every year, Social Security beneficiaries eagerly look forward to finding out how much their annual cost of living adjustment, or COLA, will actually be. These increases are intended to help individuals deal with inflation. And there's a drawback with the way that COLAs are currently calculated, though it's such a big problem that a study conducted by the Senior Citizens League last year found that Social Security benefits have lost 32% of their buying power since the year of 2000. Now, again, Social Security Administration, or SSA, uses a metric called the Consumer Price Index for urban wage earners and clerical workers to calculate the COLA each year. The SSA determines the difference in the average CPI in the third quarter of the current year from the average in the third quarter of the previous year. Now, the percent increase, if any, is the COLA that Social Security beneficiaries receive over the next year. And President Biden wants to change the metric that the SSA uses from from the CPI to Consumer Price Index for the elderly CPI-E, which focuses specifically on spending patterns of Americans ages 62 and older, while the CPI looks at the spending of all urban workers. In particular, the CPI gives a higher weighting to healthcare costs, which are typically higher for older Americans. So yes, what it's saying right here that President Biden wants to change the particular metric that is being used to calculate how much the COLA increase should be every single year, because that will in turn actually benefit Social Security recipients. And yes, we can see right here, guys, that if President Biden does succeed in changing the way and the metric that we use to calculate the COLA increase for the near future, this could provide a significant increase for all of our Social Security recipients. And right here it talks about, it says that the $18,984 Social Security bonus most retirees completely overlook. But in addition, President Biden also would like to make several other changes to Social Security. However, changing the metric used for COLA calculations would have a greater impact on more people than his proposals would. For example, Biden wants to increase the salary cap for Social Security payroll taxes. This change would only impact Americans who make more than $400,000 per year, which we are talking about those millionaires, those billionaires out there that make either $1 million or even more. That would in turn cause more money to be pushed to the Social Security benefit to allow more money into the Social Security program so that it doesn't fall into insolvency within the next 12 to 13 years, which is amazing, guys, because we do not want the Social Security program to just die. We want to continue this program for years and years on, because we know that Social Security recipients have worked their entire lives and they deserve to be supported from this particular benefit for the rest of their remaining years on this particular earth. So we need to change this program right now, because those individuals that make less than $400,000 per year, they are the only ones that are submitting income into the Social Security program, which is why it has fallen short on the American dream that those that are on Social Security would continue to receive checks throughout their remaining time on this earth. So yes, President Biden wants to change that as well, guys. But what is the likelihood that any of these changes will actually happen? Well, you might have spotted the primary issue with using the CPI instead of the CPIW to calculate Social Security COLA. This change will result in the federal program spending more money than it already does, and it would worsen the looming insolvency problem. But anyways, guys, I just want to share that information with you because things are looking much better than it has been in the past. And that is because recently President Biden did waive around $10,000 for student loan borrowers and up to $20,000 for those individuals that received a Pell Grant. So next, what is the next move for President Biden? Will he also do his changes to the Social Security program? Because again, guys, he wants the Democrats to win in the midterm elections, as well as he wants the Democrats to also win for the next 2024 primary for the presidency. So again, guys, these are just some of the changes that President Biden could implement throughout his presidency within the next 2 years. But will it actually happen, guys? We still don't know yet. But I will say that things are looking a little bit more positive because of what he just did for the American people in regards to the student loan forgiveness program. But anyways, guys, again, this is some awesome news, and hopefully this does come about here in the next few months or so. But last but not least, guys, we do want to talk about those individuals that are on Social Security, because they could be receiving up to around $4,000 within September. Yes, it talks about it right here in this article. It says that the COLA Social Security payment scheduled for 2022, 3 exact dates for around $4,194 in direct payments are being sent out, and the information has just been revealed. And yes, it says right here that millions of Americans are scheduled to receive direct payments worth up to $4,194 in the month of September, and the maximum Social Security income for this year is $4,194 $1,194 per month, with the average benefit being $1,657. Now, the second and the third and the fourth Wednesdays of each month are when the Social Security Administration distributes their payments. And the day of the month that your birthday falls determines when you receive your particular payout. For September, Social Security benefits are scheduled to be sent out on these particular dates right here. Number 1, September the 14th, if your birthday is between the 1st and the 10th. Number 2, September the 21st, if your birthday is between the 11th and the 20th. And number 3, September the 28th, if your birthday is on the 21st or even later than that. So again, guys, hey, there are particular checks that are going out next month for September. And like I said, the maximum benefit that anyone could be receiving next month for September could be $4,194. But on average, those individuals on Social Security could be receiving around $1,657. And also, guys, as I receive more information that is beneficial to our Social Security beneficiaries, such as SSI, SSDI, VA beneficiaries, retirees, and our seniors, I will provide that information to you. But anyways, guys, hey, I hope all this information in this video was helpful to you today. Well, anyways, guys, hey, that's all I have for you today. But if you enjoyed today's content and you want to see more, please go ahead and subscribe to the channel right now. It's totally free. And if you like today's video, then go ahead and hit the like button for us. It really helps out this channel, as well as it tells YouTube to share this video with others. But anyways, guys, hey, I appreciate you guys stopping by and watching, and I hope to see you on the next video. Peace.